Lilian Gogo for bringing this adjournment motion. Honorable Speaker, as other speakers have said, she or Shah was well-intentioned. But Speaker, the trust deficit that it has brought about, the lack of stakeholder engagement is wanting, Mr. Speaker. And I say so because in every county, in every constituency, we have government officers up to the level of assistant chief. So, Speaker, if all the administrators were called and educated about this insurance fund and given the requisite information, these people are paid by government, the assistant chief, the ACCs, the DCCs. We cannot depend on politicians who will politicize everything and want to seize the moment, even on things you had passed on this house, just to paint how bad some things are because they think they are on the other side of the division. And Mr. Speaker, as I stand here, my pay slip has been cut, and so are other civil servants. We feel the pain on the cut, but Mr. Speaker, will really enjoy when our people get services. Every member here, I'm sure every weekend, you are being called for some arambe, even when they know they banned arambes. You are being asked to contribute for some sick person. It is humanitarian. You can't start telling them arambes were banned. And Mr. Speaker, health is not a privilege to Kenyans. It is a basic human right. It should not be a luxury. We don't have the option of deciding whether Kenyans should have a proper health coverage. They must. It is a must, Mr. Speaker. So what am I saying? This thing requires a proper stakeholder engagement. We create proper awareness. The trust deficit, we should be honest to ourselves as leaders. For a very long time in this country, health has been a privilege of the rich. And I think that is what the president is trying to change. It should not be a privilege of the rich. It should be a right of every Kenyan. And Mr. Speaker, we know a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. If our people are healthy, they'll go about their businesses. They will contribute to the economy of this country. So, Speaker, it is not whether we are going to provide them with it. We must. And as a house, we must take responsibility. Those people, NHIF was marred by a lot of corruption. Even as we...
The Honorable Beatrice Elachi.